How's it going, Idiots React? And how's it going, Everest? Not on my computer, so anything I can do to only stay in this live stream chat. Alrighty. Shut up, me. I'm good. What about you? Doing alright? Didn't stream yesterday, even though I said I was, because I unexpectedly saw the Minecraft movie. I was literally just sitting in my room, starting to work on this video and editing the stream I did on Saturday, or excuse me, Sunday, and I get a DM from my friend saying, "Go outside to your door," and then two of my friends are out there. They're like dressed up in formal attire. It said, "You want to go to the Minecraft movie now?" And I was like, "Bet." So I saw that, which was it was a lot of fun. The actual movie itself was like, it was better than I expected. It was definitely, it wasn't like perfect, but it was a lot better than I expected. I'd give it maybe like an 8 out of 10. But the actual experience it was so much fun. We pretty much just went with like a bunch of our friends and had the theater to ourselves. So it was a lot of fun. But now we gotta start working on this. I haven't played this, like, at all since last stream, so I'm just gonna do, like, a short review of, like, all the characters, and then I found a guide, so, that has already told me a lot, and, we're also going to look at the completion a bit and study it, but I am going to actually like do attempts today for a good bit. Okay, good. So I had to mess with my timer because the night doesn't immediately start at 12, it starts 5 seconds before. 8 out of 10 is a crazy take. If I'm like objectively judging the movie, I'd give it a 8 out of 10. But if I include my experience in that rating, easy 10 out of 10. That's probably like the most fun I've ever had watching a movie in a theater. So now I don't want to touch you. Give it a 6 out of 10 objectively. I thought it was actually like pretty funny. It did a good job of not taking itself super seriously, which I feel like a lot of movies try and do that. Actually, I don't even know why I have a timer. I'm not gonna use it. So, I don't actually know where these guys start. I don't know if they have like a consistent spawn point, so... So there's one of them, there's the other. Okay, cool. So it looks like one of them spawns in 8, the other one 1. And then I guess to get them together, I go 7, 1, and then 5. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me exit out. I'll explain, like, the basis of the night, I guess, because I do kind of know that now. If you beat your nightmare no postmortem, will you do the night 1 tunnels? Tell you what, I will do the tunnels. I will do the night 1 tunnels if I beat this in under 25 hours. Story was bad. Yeah, the story wasn't great. I thought it would... I kind of liked the fact that it didn't really take itself seriously. And just tried to, like, have fun, I'm just gonna, you know what, I don't need this timer now. So, at least, so with Willie and I think Dippy's the other one who I gotta lure. So I guess one of them starts in 8, the other one in 1. At least that's what I think. I don't know if they have like random spawn points or if they have consistent spawn points, but basically each of these music boxes you want to last you around 2 hours. And you want to keep them lured in cams 5, 1, and 7, and 8 if you absolutely desperately need it. So you keep them in 5, and then around 2 is usually when you're going to run out of music box for this, and then you keep luring them to cam 1, and then after that cam 7, and then usually by then you will have either beaten the night or not gotten that far in general. But if, as like a last resort, you can keep them at cam 8. So, and then when it comes to, with one of the animatronics, or I think 2 of the animatronics, you have to shut cameras off to avoid them from killing you. You want to shut off any of cams 9, 4, 2, 3, and 6 primarily, but because you wanna keep these up. You want to keep these up since that's where you're going to be luring all of the animatronics, and then also flashing a photonegative mini. So if you want to shut off a camera, you want to do these 5 mainly. And that's kind of how the, like, that's kind of how the camera animatronics work, I guess. And then photonegative mini you want to keep in cam 8. And I think she has like 2 stages. Okay, so first she's here. Ooh, what? I didn't do anything. Okay, so now you're there. Now you're gone back there. Now you're here. Are you? The fuck? Huh? What? Give the Snow White remake a 1 out of 10. I mean, it's a classic situation of Disney doing a remake of an already animated film because they want money, and they know they can get money. Where the fuck did she go? Okay, I don't really get you yet. Move Me hurt me on so many levels. I mean, that's like most of the Disney movie remakes. I don't think there's been a single good one. Okay, so you're there. She is quite difficult to see, if I gotta be 100% honest. So yeah, all the completions I've seen, they try and keep her in cam 8 or cam 7, usually. Because I think that's the farthest you can push her back. Because if I flash her here, it just moves her forward. Yeah, it just brings her forward closer to me. Bro, I am flashing you, the fuck? Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really get her. She's kind of weird. There's one I do enjoy, and that's Cinderella. I don't really remember that one. There is one that I did enjoy. I don't remember which one it was, though. Mainly because they're all really bad. Alright, so Daisy I understand a good bit. She is like Penguin in FNAF 2, where if you click a certain amount of times, then she'll show up. So every 2 times you click on a camera, she shows up and then you gotta flash her. Back what I missed, not much. I'm kind of just doing a review of all the characters. Trying to learn them a little better. So yeah, she just shows up every 2 times you click on a camera. So she's not too bad, and like, she doesn't even kill you. She just kind of stuns you for like 10 seconds, which will probably get you killed. But she's not actually lethal. And what she does is she only stuns you if you don't flash her in a certain amount of time, or you click off the camera where she is. You can't actually flick the camera down when she's on that, so you're forced to stay in the cameras no matter what. 101 Dalmatians live action is really bad, that's funny. I don't think I saw that one. I've kind of given up on Disney movies, so... Daisy's kind of like No Fault Woman with her penguin. Yeah, exactly. But she, like, has a consistent, like, spawn condition. I don't know if Withered Penguin did. I didn't really do enough testing on him, just because I never really had a problem with him. But yeah, so with Daisy, you can't flick the camera down, so you have to flash her. And if you stay on the camera for too long, then that's when she stuns you, or if you click off another camera. So she's pretty easy. I think she'll just become like a rhythm of click twice, flash, click twice, flash. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, they gave up a very long time ago. So the attic animatronics is probably what I'm gonna have to practice the most, because I don't really know how they work. I mean, I kind of do, I just don't know them well enough. So I think it just plays like a knocking noise eventually. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I think I only have to do him twice, so I don't know. He kind of just feels like FNAF 3, but for babies. And then with the attic characters, I don't know if multiple can spawn in at the same time. Because if so, that would suck. If, like, both Face and Pete show up at the same time. Pete is really hard to see. So I feel like with the attic animatronics, he's gonna kill me the most. And then I'm gonna have to get good at grabbing this guy's eyeball, which is such an interesting game mechanic. Seeing the Switch 2 situation, we need to boycott Nintendo. I personally, I don't know. With the Switch 2 thing, do I think the games are very overpriced? Yes. Do I understand why they are? Also yes. Because the Switch 1 games are also compatible with the Switch 2, there's going to be less of an incentive to buy already existing games, which is why they have to up the prices so they can actually profit off that. I think the actual Switch 2 itself is priced really well. Like, compared to, like, Steam Decks, PS5s, other consoles nowadays, I think the Switch 2 is priced very well. The games themselves are very expensive, though. But I understand why. Is it a good thing? No. But I understand why that happens. So, with this guy and his eyeball, it's pretty easy to tell when he's in there because he makes a very distinct noise because his eyeball constantly bounces around. Whoever that is on the paper, how they draw themselves when you weren't looking. I don't actually know how this notepad animatronic works because it's not something I can set up in the custom night. I think what happens with the notepad is the thing that shows up, it shows up more the more animatronics you have selected. Because, like, when I am, like, testing out a single animatronic, it appears really slowly, but, like, I look at completions of this, and people have to, like, spend a lot of time doing that. Okay, so the bouncing noise kind of pans, so I can use that to kind of, like, know where to put my mouse at first. Interesting. Nintendo didn't change the prices for 3DS games. Come on, buddy, show up again. I'm not gonna do a ton of, like, messing around in this stream. I'll do most of that. Dude, click! Holy hell, that thing is kind of hard to grab. I'll do a lot of testing with, like, kill timers and stuff when I'm, like, really working on the script for this video. Now I'm kind of just, like, trying to grasp the basic mechanics. He doesn't show up very frequently. Okay, I think also with the notepad thing, it only shows up when you have the notepad down. Okay, yeah, I think that's just something I'm gonna have to get used to. Okay, you're simple in theory. You're just so difficult to see. I'm gonna try both of you guys to see if you show up at the same time. And if they do, if I only have to do one camera and that does it for both of them. It's pretty easy to tell when they show up, because they play like a voice line and your screen flashes, which is pretty noticeable, because the only other time your screen flashes is when you, like, manually blink. And I don't think they show up at the same time. It seems like they're purposefully synced so that, they don't show up at the same time, so you can't, like, kill two birds with one stone. But yeah, with these guys, you want to flash or shut off, like, any of these cameras. And then I think the cameras go out for, like, 30 seconds, which we'll see how bad that gets. I put on my sandwich. Usually I do lettuce and pepperoni paninis. That's like my ideal sandwich. So let's just be like, if you're already blind, let me make you more, yeah. So, Celester, I don't know. I don't think Celester will be that bad. Because, like, while his vision distortion is permanent, I think I'll be able to react fast enough where it won't play too much of an issue. I mean, we'll see what happens towards the end of nights. Yeah, no, paninis are great. I love paninis. And then, like, I feel like he really has to, like, be showing up for a long time to distort your vision to the point where... Okay, alright. So when he shows up on the sides, you have to go all the way to the opposite side of the room. And you have to go to the opposite side of the room. You can't flip up the camera. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, alright. I don't think he'll be too bad as long as I just react fast. Can you spawn in front of you while you had the camera up? I'm gonna guess no, but I can try that. See what happens. My thought process is he will show up if I still have the cameras on, just only on the sides. Huh. Maybe he showed up in front of my camera then? Because he didn't really... Okay, hold on. I'm gonna mess around a little bit more. This is going thinking space fan. Banger level. Yeah, I don't think he can. I think he only spawns on the sides if your camera's up. Interesting. How's the progress going? I am at the very early stages. I'm kind of just giving myself a refresher on all the characters. So, but gonna try and do some attempts today. Just try and like get a grasp on how everything works. That's the goal for today. Start to actually feel like I understand what's going on. Alright, I mess with you. Alright, how noticeable are you when you show up in the office? Because actually, hold on. I'm gonna have them all set up so I can see if there's like a way to differentiate all of them. An interesting thing is, so the keybinds for these three characters, they don't work unless you have them active in the custom night, which is interesting. Okay, so you make like a haha noise. Right. You're pretty noticeable because I gotta spend. What the fuck? I did the wrong thing. Okay, so I think I got it. You show up kind of frequent. Yeah, so you like laugh, and then the two that I gotta turn the cameras off, they like talk. Alright, that's pretty easy to differentiate. And then I gotta do a little messing around with you, because when I messed around with you last stream, you didn't kill me. You kind of just like make noise. The fuck? Hi. Flash? No. Oh, I think I know what happens. I get it now. Okay, that is horribly explained in the custom night menu. Wow. Alright, so with Corruptus, you can only look at him a certain amount of times, and when you look at his duplicates on the camera, he progresses through one room in the cameras. And then if he gets too close, he kills you. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. I was really confused on what he did when I was messing around with this last stream. Okay, that's a cool mechanic. I like that. That's cool. Okay. I'm gonna mess around with the attic characters, and then I'm gonna look at the guide that I saw. And then, after that, we'll start doing some attempts. That's how we had a jump scare shown last stream. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, with the added characters, I wonder if multiple show up at the same time. That's all I'm really wondering. I think my notepad theory's right, because that showed up fast. Dude, grabbing that eyeball is hard sometimes. The other ones have shown up. Okay, it's not gonna be eyeball, dude. Okay, I think I only gotta light him like 2 times, which is super easy. That's like ultra. That is FNAF 3 for. Children in the womb. Are you gone now? Okay, gotcha. Okay, and he only goes back and forth between like 2 spots. So, yeah, no, this really is FNAF 3 for fucking. I was clicking the wrong button. I was clicking the light button, not the grab eyeball button. The Trail of Fear is a banger. Okay. Alright, I think I got the attic characters more. I don't think they can show up on top of each other, which is good. That's what I was worried about. I think I know what to look for when looking for Pete now as well. Yeah, I think I just gotta get used to that. Alright. This feels a lot more doable now that I understand that. What the fuck? Yeah, so I kind of just gotta look for like a big shadow on the left for Pete. It's like, honestly, going into this after Sunday's stream, I was most worried about the attic animatronics just because I had no. Oh, what the fuck? I did not hear that knock. Hold on, I gotta look that back. What the hell? Hold the phone. What was that? I gotta look that back. After Sunday's stream, I was most worried about the attic animatronics just because I had no. Oh, what the? Yeah, so I kind of just gotta look for like a big shadow on the left for Pete. It's like, honestly, going into this after Sunday stream, I was most worried about the attic animatronics just because I had no. Oh, what the fuck? What? Dude, he did not make a noise. The hell? Can they show up at the same time? Is that what happened? Hold on. What the fuck? Could have glitched. That's what I'm guessing. That's insane. What? A lot more doable. Understand that. What the fuck? Yeah. Hold on. Fuck. Hold on. Did I hear two separate knocks? What the fuck? What the fuck? Oh, I think we found our culprit. They can show up at the same time. How's it going, Jane Loves Curry? I didn't hear a second knock. Or maybe I did and I thought he just played two knocks. Because while I'm talking and going up into the attic, you can barely hear another knock. There's knock one. What the fuck? And there's knock two. Do you... Hold on. Now I just gotta... Do you make a noise when you walk up the stairs? You do, but that was not the noise that played. Wow, alright. So either it bugged and I got scammed, or they do show up at the same time, in which case I'm gonna have to do a really good job keeping track of how many knocks there were. Maybe for leaving the attic and he spawns, no sound plays. That's a good theory. I don't really know how I test that, but who knows. Fastest character in FNAF at mental history, Funham Foxy, Funham Gala, very hard mode. Really? I wonder how fast does she kill you in that game? I don't think he plays a sound if he spawns when you're already up there. I don't think he can spawn if you're already up there. Let me check. I'm just gonna sit up here until at least 1 a.m. Oh, he can't. Oh. He did play a noise though. Hold on, let me go back again. Yeah, so what the fuck? Yeah, so I kind of just got like a big... Yeah, I think I kind of just got scammed. Either it was the double knock, or I got scammed. That's my theory. Because I did not hear that, like, wood plank walking noise. So... Do you play a different sound when he was up there when you're not there? Yeah, that sounds like... It sounds like a knock. So, both Face and Pete, they play, like, knocking noises. They don't play the same knocking noises. I think they just have, like, random knocking sounds that they go through. And then when Face... Hold on. Wait, there's two faces. Fuck. Okay, so when... we'll just go Face and Cap and Face. When Face is there, he and Pete, they like knock. It's just like your typical kind of knocking noises that are randomized. And then when Cap and Face is there, you can hear the eyeball bouncing around. So it's easy to tell when he's there. It's harder to tell when these, or I don't know. It's harder to differentiate these two because they play the exact same noises. So. Alright, so now we're going to take a little look at this guide. I'm just going to look at really this first part to learn the cycles.
Upon starting the night, the first step
Candy
is
Cadet, my beloved. Hold up, let me drag this so I can still read chat. Okay.
to lower both Willy and Dippy into cam 1 and then cam 5. PN Mini starts at cam 2. Flashing her will cause her to retreat to cam 8 where you will need to recurringly flash throughout the entire night. Noticed how I also switched camera to not only avoid Corruptus but to also combo her with Daisy. Which I'll explain how important that will be.
That's gonna be weird. I'm gonna have to like... I'm gonna have to... Fuck. Alright, we'll see.
After the first attic attack will be the first attacks from Photo Negative Mickey and Oswald. Then it will be end of the night's introduction segment. After the introduction segment, I will...
Alright, so the intro, it seems, flick up, lure Dippy and Willy, flash Photo Negative Mini to cam 8, do an attic sequence, and then turn off the cameras for Photo Negative Mickey and Oswald. Okay.
Introduce a method of
That's
defense
pretty self-explanatory.
Static defense and the defense cycle I use against the camera entities. Now for the post-static defense, there are two following variations. The first variation,
Only two different cycles I have to learn. Yes. Oh man.
The most common one, you will have to immediately flash cam 8 upon opening the cameras, then lure into one of the 3 cameras. For the second variation, which doesn't occur too commonly but after the first attic attack, you need to lure Willy and Dippy first into the said cameras, then go on to flash PN Mini. Both variations end with erasing Belial and sometimes Photo Negative Mickey. For the music boxes, a common strategy is...
Okay, one other thing I gotta test out. With the guy who I have to blink for, I'm gonna see if he shows up when I have a camera pulled up.
Keep Willy and Dippy at bay within these 3 cameras throughout the entire night. On at least 2 AM, you should switch to cam 1, at least 4 AM, you should switch to cam 7. If the music box is...
Okay, and then under the rest. Alright, cool. Well, we are now ready to start attempts. So... Stop. Oh my god, dude. I might have to get a new mouse. My mouse keeps doing this weird thing where if I'm clicking and dragging, sometimes it just randomly unselects. So we have... I already have the timer all set up. And... Do I have my notepad all set up? True nightmare, no post-mortem. 3, 4, and 5 AM. Bees. Alright. Time. Alright, nice. Alright, time to actually start this damn night. This is probably going to be a rough start. But that's kind of how most max modes go. Oh, it's gonna be so annoying having to exit out from the post-mortem part every time. Oh, that's gonna suck. Oh wait, I was gonna test one thing. Hold up. You. I need to test if he shows up when I'm in the camera or in the attic. Okay, so he does when I'm in the camera. Now the attic. So I can blink when I'm in the attic. Oh, okay. So even if I blink in the attic, it'll still get rid of him. Okay, so I just gotta, like, look out for his hee-hee-hee-haws. Okay. Dude. Oh, the fucking post-mortem, that's gonna get annoying. That's gonna get so annoying, I'm sure of it. Because I'm used to the fucking FNAF but better games where I can very quickly restart. There is an R key to reset the night, but it doesn't... I don't think it... Hold on, I'll purposefully die at the start. I don't know if it works at post-mortem. Oh, it does work! It just takes a little bit. Oh, okay, never mind. I'm just coping. Alright, let's do this. Dude, grab the... Oh my god. Nice. Yeah, this is gonna take a lot of getting used to. Yeah, no, thank you for reminding me of that. You have unironically just saved me a very long time. Ah! Crap, dude. Stupid fucking eyeball. Ah! Well, the jump scare audio? Yeah, it's great. So... What killed me? I don't even know. God, it does not help that this game is actually scary. Dude, it takes a little bit for that to work. I'm sure I'm gonna get used to it, because that happens with all the max modes. Dude. I gotta fucking get used to that. I really gotta get used to the rhythm of 2 cameras, Daisy. Okay. Let's try something a little different. Let's go, Let's just try normal nightmare for a bit. Just to get into a rhythm with at least the top row characters. Peter. So he is... Who's killing me when that happens? Hold up, I gotta... oh, you're killing me. Fuck, hold up. What do I do for her in the intro cycle again? Yes, luring together. Yep. It's FNAF 2 all over again.
Without further ado.
Because I don't remember what I do for... I don't remember...
begin
Well, I know
with
what I do for Photo Negative Mini, I just don't know when I have to flash her.
Upon starting the night, the first step is to lure both Willy and Dippy into Cam 1 and then Cam 5. PN Mini starts at Cam 2, flashing her will cause her to retreat to Cam 8 where you will need to recurringly flash throughout the...
Okay, cool. So I lure them, then flash her, then attic. Cool. Oops. Oops. Hold on. God, I fucking suck at this game. Okay, I think that lured her. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, I fucking suck at this so far. Wow. Dude, the fuck is my mouse doing? I was holding down. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Dude, they move fast as hell. Holy shit, you are huge. Bro, how did you get here already? You are so fast. That is insane. Clicking off my game needs to stop because I'm gonna die to that because I'm gonna miss a sound cue. How the fuck are you already out of range of that? Dude, this is fast. Which honestly, I like. I like the fast max modes, you know. I like Blood 720, Ryan Cat Theater, all those fun stuff. Shit, I didn't see it. I'll learn True Limbo at some point. That's probably what I'm gonna do next. Fucking huge. I think I heard that double knock. Did I? No, I didn't. Dude, you hear that? It's my fucking mouse clicking multiple times. Why? Well, my G502 finally died, I think. Which sucks, because I've had this mouse for 5 years. Everyone complains about the durability of G502s, and I never had that issue. I got another mouse somewhere in here, I hope. Dude, that sucks. The FNAF 3 challenges are really good. I tried them because I wanted to do all the FNAF with better max modes, but the stupid FNAF 3, I just can't do it. I don't know why. I just really struggled with it. Dude, I know I have a mouse in here somewhere. Ugh. How's it going, Mr. Gamer? Swear I have another one in here. Dude. Why now? Alright, cool. I have a cyber-powered PC mouse. Oh yeah, that's right, this mouse, I got a, for some reason when I got my new PC, it came with like a mouse and keyboard. I don't really know why. Well, there goes the adrenaline mouse. It didn't even die like most G502s do. It didn't even start double clicking. Sucks. I think I will try and do the FNAF 3 but better max modes eventually. Even then, I don't know if I'm going to do both of them. PMAC appeals to me a little more. And there is no way in hell that I will do OG laser pointer. Over my dead body will you see me try and do any of those as, you know, OG laser pointer or pixel pointer, any of that. What am I doing? My G502 is dying on me, so I'm getting another mouse set up. Yeah, I was planning on doing PMAC first anyways. Well, this thing had a good lifespan. Actually, I have my wireless G502. I don't know. I'll set that up later. I don't want to have to go find that somewhere. Oh my god. Well, goodbye G502. different lighting options. Okay. Okay, and then how do I adjust the DPI? Can I even do that? Dude. Oh, you're kidding. This is like the worst time my G502 could have died on me too, because I don't work for like another 3 months or 2 months. This mouse is shit. God, this mouse is so sensitive. Just here. Alright, I can confidently say that that was my G502 messing up. Because they would just like randomly, like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. Whenever I was editing, I have to do a lot of like clicking and dragging while editing. Dude, you're so fast! I wish I knew her movement tree. Yeah, like whenever I was editing, because I have to do a lot of clicking and dragging for that, it would just like randomly like deselect stuff. Now I know why. Where the fuck is she? Already here? Already? She is nuts. Okay. So, it looks like with Daisy... If I'm, like, luring someone, I know with Corruptus, it, like, pauses the, I don't know, kill timer of his duplicates. It doesn't with Daisy. Gotcha. Suppose getting attacked by Daisy is a forced post-mortem or forced death? Pretty much, yeah. With how fast everyone moves, you're probably gonna die in the 10 seconds that she stuns you. Default DPI on this mouse is so high, it is insane. What the fuck? Did I beat True Nightmare with post-mortem? I have barely even started. I have not. Yeah, no. I have barely started. Ah. I'm just going straight to no post-mortem because, I don't know, post-mortem seems kind of cheap to me if I had to be 100% honest. You just, like, do a max mode while dying. At least that's what I think it's like. Damn, you are fucking huge. I'm having an easier time differentiating fucking Pete and the other guy. Because Pete is just like a giant-ass shadow for the most part. Dude. Are you already here? The fuck is that? Alright, so when that guy gets here, he smashes your window and does a little dance. Interesting. I'm bad at this. I'm not used to that. I gotta get used to that. I just gotta muscle memory brute force. To make the night beatable after breaking the glass like rank in FNAF 1? Probably, if I had to guess. But he'd have to break the glass at like the very, very end of the night, because he killed you pretty fast after that. It was like probably 3 seconds or something, if I had to guess. A mix of the me sucking is because I'm getting used to this mouse, and also because I just suck. There you are. Idiot sandwich. I think I got the Starlit Night down. Sweet dude. She literally kills me in 25 seconds. Alright, cool. This isn't even True Nightmare. This is just Nightmare. Alright, let's try True Nightmare. brother. It's hard to get that eyeball. Idiot sandwich, yup. Oh my god. So, for those who know what Schedule 1 is, me and my friends, we've been playing a bunch of that, so I just get a text from my friend saying, yo, broski, drugs. I'm sure he's been DMing me a bunch. Yeah, no, he has. Yeah. Yeah, no, he has, and I haven't heard it because I have streamer mode. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do like 3 more attempts. I'm gonna pray that I can actually get this guy's damn eyeball. Oops. Oopsie daisy. I might have to unplug my second monitor and use my phone to read chat because is there like a hold on. Is there a setting for this that can keep me in full screen even that like keeps my cursor in the game even if I like have my I don't know. I don't think there is. That's kind of annoying. Oh, that sucks. Cause like I don't know, I keep having the issue. I had the same issue every time I try and do 50/20 in UCN, where I keep clicking off my damn game. It's like, here, let me open up fucking FNAF 1 but better. Oh. The hell? I never had an issue with that in this game. That's okay. Well, it's gonna be an issue in this game because I have to click the attic button, which is right up against the place where I would normally click off my monitor. That's annoying as fuck. Alright, last attempt, and then I gotta go play Schedule 1, also known as do drugs, or sell them. If you know, you know. Alright. Well, I would say it was productive, but I don't know. I guess it was. I feel like I have a grasp on what each animatronic does, which is a lot better compared to last stream. So I'm gonna do a good bit of practice off stream, so next time I stream, I'm actually gonna, you know, maybe get somewhere. Not anywhere like super far, but like be able to get past the first 30 seconds consistently. But yeah, that's kind of just how max modes go at first. You suck ass at them for a while, then something clicks and you're good. So I'm still just waiting for the thing to click. But yeah, I don't know. Goal for next stream is like 1:30. Hopefully by then I can either mess with the DPI on this mouse or I don't know. I'm so annoyed that my mouse died. I am, like, emotionally attached to this mouse, alright? I've had this mouse for so damn long. And I have beaten so many GD levels with it. But, yeah. I'll deal with that later. Thank you everyone who tuned in. I know it was a little bit of a shorter stream, but probably won't stream tomorrow because I have an exam late in the afternoon, and I'll probably be really tired after that. But if not, then I will try and stream. I will definitely try and stream Friday, though, alright? I know I said I'd try and stream what would have been yesterday on Sunday, but I had friends show up to my door and drag me to the Minecraft movie against my will. But I will talk to you guys soon. Have a good rest of your days, and hopefully I'll be better at this next time, so...